Hi and welcome. I'm Dasha Bunks and this is my mother Marina Bunks. And welcome to Flavors of East Brunswick, where we are showcasing our diversity through cuisine. This program is co-sponsored by the East Brunswick Human Relations Council and our favorite, EBTV. Let's get started. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. Everyone, thank you so much for joining us. Today we're actually going to be making a dish that my mother and I grew up with my grandmother, and it's a famous dish. It's called Ukrainian Borscht. It's actually very popular in Eastern Europe and back where we came from, which was Ukraine. So we're going to be explaining to you how to make it. It does take several hours, but it's so worth it. So let's get started. Mom, show them what we already started cooking and give them an idea of what to prep for.
So this morning, I knew that we will be cooking it, and it's like Dasha said, it takes a couple hours. So I put in a cold water beef bones. You can buy them, I guess, in the regular store, like I buy them at Netcost or ShopRite. But they usually takes about 2 hours. So 1 hour into boiling the beef bone, you peel the skin off from the beet, wash it and put that inside and let it be for an hour. It usually takes about an hour to make the beet soft. Then you take the beet off, turn off the beef bone or have the rest of it prep while it's 2 hours cooking time.
Okay. So we're gonna start prepping what's on the pan, and this will cook for basically another hour. Come on, let's start prepping. Come help us, guys. All right, what's next?
So we're going to
the thing I moved out of the way is next.
So we're going to put the we're going to get the saute pan ready. It lets it just a little bit warm it up. And then we're going to put the olive oil. I usually use the virgin olive oil. It's better.
And my mother knows best.
Well, that's the mother's though. And then
we've already prepped the onion.
Right.
This is exactly one onion.
Just want to make sure it's olive oil spread all over.
So it cooks evenly.
Right. Dasha is going to add this up. Going to grab a spatula, so we're going to even it out inside, and it has to be until the onion is
browned.
Saute
the onions.
That's correct, right. So
we're gonna let that simmer.
Meanwhile, Dasha volunteered to shred the carrots.
I did. So you're gonna take a carrot, well, about 2 carrots. You're gonna see is what it should look like, and then you're gonna take the larger, if you look right here, you're gonna take the larger side with the hole and you cut that baby up like this. Be careful when you get to the end, don't cut yourself, like I have. And the carrot goes everywhere.
We'll clean it up after. That's fine.
That's good, that's good enough.
So we can transfer all, or we can keep it here.
There you go.
We will need that again, so I'm going to rinse it. We will need to shred the beet, the cooked beet once it's done.
This is about 2 carrots, 1.5 carrots. So before 1991, the Ukraine actually was part of something called the USSR, or the Soviet Union. The Soviet Federation actually dissolved in 1991, where it was originally 15 countries that were part of the Soviet Union. It was a communist socialist party that obviously didn't do very well, and now Russia is a separate country, as everyone knows, and Ukraine is a separate country. And I was actually born in a city called Kharkiv. So they are all now.
Let's go Kharkiv.
So they are all now separate republics, as you will. So you have like other countries as well, like Kazakhstan. They're all separate countries now. So we would eat borscht. It's an everyday thing when your grandmother says you're losing too much weight and you need to get skinny. Like, you know that scene in My Big Fat Greek Wedding? Oh, you vegetarian? I make lamb. that's when you eat borscht. That's a really good time to do it. It's always time to eat borscht. You can always have it with a side of like toasted bread, fish. It's part of a meal, but it's honestly very, very, very savory. It's something we grew up with. It just takes a long time to make. So you'll mostly see me making other foods that take 30 minutes or less.
And normally in Ukraine, you don't make one dish. So,
Yeah.
for example, if I am going to make borscht, meanwhile, I can make potatoes at the same time, or a baked chicken pot pie, or
Anything like that.
anything baked. Depends what family decides to eat at that time.
You're cooking for an army, even if it's 2 people.
Exactly.
Always expect that.
Right. So it's not like I'm sitting and waiting. Like I'm just constantly working. I could do mashed potato at the same time.
We make also something that's like a potato salad. We call it olivier. So it's literally a potato salad with mayonnaise, ham, peas, pickles. It's so good, and you just add that as a side dish. So you're always multitasking.
Yeah.
And the house always smells like something is cooking, and that's how you know you're home.
The other thing is, back when I was back in Ukraine and Dasha was little, we don't have as much options for potatoes or
Yep.
chicken. So you're making stuff out of dish, and then you take the chicken out. If you're making, like I'm cooking it out of beef bones. Those are the best parts. But you can make them chicken. Sometimes chicken is was easier to get back in Ukraine. There's a lot of farms around. So you can cook chicken, boil chicken, take the chicken out, make the ground chicken, boil noodles, and that will be for you a chicken soup or the borscht out of chicken broth. And you can make an entry of noodles with the ground chicken. Dash is opening it now, which is a good thing because
Dash is attempting to open this now.
and we're almost ready for the
Carrots.
wanna put the carrots in?
Yes.
I'll take that one.
All right. You do that. And now we are putting in the carrots that I absolutely did not eat while this was cooking because I was not hungry in any capacity whatsoever. Smells really good. Also, wash your hands. Okay,
Mix it up again.
she's got the spatula.
Sometimes, like in this case, right? I don't feel like I have enough olive oil. I don't want it to burn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some beef bones broth into here to make it more liquidish. It actually tastes better.
Honestly, I recommend cooking your food in instead of water, bone broth as well, because it soaks it in and it gives it a really nice flavor. You can do this with rice and potatoes too if you're boiling them. Then that will cook for a little while, let it simmer.
And the next thing we're going to do, we're going to shred the beet.
Beet. Beet is
So
next.
do you want to do that, Dasha, or you want me to do that?
You can do that because I might eat it again. I do that a lot. I have a tendency.
All right, I can do that. You want me to do it?
Have fun.
So that is the last thing we're going to add to our saute.
Once again, make sure you use the bigger holes because mostly it takes less time to do it.
And you don't need that smaller. You won't actually taste it.
Beets are really, really good for you actually. I don't think we...
Very good.
Very good for you. I don't think we eat enough of it here.
Okay. All right, let's mix it. You want to mix it too?
Yeah, spatulas.
You want to mix that before we add it? Yes.
Mix it
Ready?
first. Yeah, I'm ready whenever you are. Look how pretty it looks.
All right, ready?
Actually, it's really good.
Put that in.
Yeah, spatula it out.
Takes two to make it. But you know what? It's so much fun to cook it with my daughter.
Today it is. So much fun. My mother loves to cook for my husband.
It's very healthy. It has all the vegetables, and honestly, you do not need the bones to cook.
You can just do it as like
As the vegetable.
as a vegetable soup, basically. So, if you're a vegetarian, this would also be a great option. It looks really good, just sauteed. Honestly, you can use beets. You can make a beet salad with burrata. So good. So good. And I do like crushed pistachios on top and a little olive oil.
That's not Ukrainian dish.
That is not Ukrainian, but it is absolutely delicious. And it's a way to get your nutrients in by eating your veggies. Because it's harder as you get older.
And I love the idea that back in Ukraine, you go to the farm, like we call it bazaar.
Bazaar, they have it in the
Do you
US.
know it here?
I think so. Bazaar, right? Isn't that what it's called?
So we go to, I'll just add a little bit more of your broth. Go to bazaar every Saturday morning. My mom would wake up in the morning and she would go to bazaar because they have the freshest, somebody would just kill the chicken and they would sell it. And the eggs
We
and
do.
the milk.
We did. It was not uncommon.
And it was, you bring it back home and it smells so much different than
Yeah.
store brand. So the last thing we're going to do,
Which is very surprising because I could never imagine myself on a farm these days.
when Dasha was little, her biological father was actually,
It was a farm boy.
he was a farm boy.
He was a farm boy.
So he would, she would go and sit on his stroller. She would sit in her stroller and watching the chicken run around or the pigs. she loved that stuff. She loved that.
I love the way he's taping my reaction to all of this.
She loved that. She would sit there watching. Or she would try to, they had the pigs there. My ex-mother-in-law, she had the pigs. And Dasha would try to put her hands, see if she can feed those pigs.
She's having fun. By the way, she added an entire can while she was talking of tomato sauce and completely forgot to discuss that part. But the pigs were more important.
Yes, because it was so cute. So I'll get like a couple of more minutes on that. And we're done, we can transfer it here. Now, before you transfer it back to the broth, make sure the broth is boiling. So right now it's on really,
Don't forget to add salt.
oh yeah, that's
never-
what Dasha's for. I'm going to add all the spices and everything. You know what else?
Throw in extra salt. You'll be all right.
You know what we don't do, guys? We don't put the potatoes while we're lightly cooking.
We'll just let that simmer. We can do the potatoes. Oh, you're cutting them now. So, fun fact about potatoes. Besides the fact that back in the Soviet Union, you would actually have to wait an hour in line and there is one type of potato. You can actually leave potatoes after you peel them if you need to like prep. You can actually leave potatoes in cold water in the fridge for up to 24 hours to avoid oxidation and browning. Fun fact. That's all I'm good for here. She is cutting them now.
Yeah, because I wanna actually, so once the broth start
Boiling.
boiling, I'm going to add potato there.
Which it is almost boiling.
Is it?
This is, in fact, my mother's first TV appearance, and safe to say she's enjoying this. So thank you, EBTV, for this opportunity.
Star! My mom is gone.
She's you never know. She could quit as an engineer, and she's like, you know what? Tomorrow, I think I just want to go become like maybe a news anchor, work on a cooking show, the next Rachel Ray. You never know. And she'll just talk and forget to cook. It'll be perfect. Opa.
Ready?
Ready? Oh, where did you put the potatoes? I already turned it down a little. I'll move out of the way so they can see you put the potatoes in.
Oh my.
Oh my. Smells like chicken soup. Then you add beets and it's no longer chicken soup.
Right, so that's done. It's
Simmered.
simmered. So that's done. That has to wait until this is done.
We're just gonna let this simmer now with the potatoes inside, and we're gonna add a little more salt because you can never have too much salt. You can, all right? So do a couple spoonfuls of salt, mix it, and let it simmer with the potatoes, and then we'll put the finishing touches and we'll put it all together.
Now we can add everything with sauteed vegetables to the main pot. It's heavy, so be careful.
But it smells really good.
And it tastes even better. When you cook less and smaller pot, you can actually invert it and put it in. I don't want to take a risk. I want everybody to this. Sorry. So now that will be washed, and Dasha can mix it up.
Already on it.
That's mother-daughter thing. Before I say it, she's already doing it.
So normally in Ukraine, you don't actually add spices because this is enough, but we're in America and we like our spices. So I usually add in bay leaves, garlic, salt. Honestly, if you like your borscht even spicy, you can add a little jalapeno to it if you like a nice spice to it. But that's not what we grew up with. That's not the way we did it. But I'm just giving options. Yeah. But my mother may kill you. Can we add the spices now? Let's add them in.
Why don't you try it before we add it?
I need salt. Oh, good. I knew that already.
Well, I don't think you need salt. Oh my God, that's the. I'm going to add garlic. Don't add too much garlic.
I won't add too much garlic.
Again, that's American way.
Sheila, we have to give you that disclaimer. My mother would not do this. My grandmother would not do this.
No, we don't have powder stuff.
We do not have powder, but we will be adding real garlic to it. But we are used to different flavors here, so your taste buds are different here. So there's nothing wrong with a little extra.
Well,
let's add the.
Yeah, we're ready to add the cabbage. So we
shredded
the cabbage while potato was boiling.
Correct. And now we're just gonna add it. And this now will simmer for about 10 minutes. Now you can have your cabbage different ways. Some people like it softer, some people like it still with a little bit of crunch. So that's up to you. It's all in. We mix it in there. And then we're almost done. We're almost at the finish line.
Now we're going to add
garlic.
Spice.
Yes.
We're going to add the garlic.
Yes, yes we are. Splendid. My mother's going, no, you can go. My mother is going to mince the garlic.
When Dasha adds the powders, I like to add.
I like both. You can never have too much garlic. It keeps the vampires away.
Yeah, I add a lot of garlic.
Yes.
Smells garlic. Smells garlicky?
Smells garlicky. Garlic is also very good for you.
Yes.
Better than donuts.
For sure. I like the comparison. Now we're just going to wait, and now everybody is going by their taste. Do you want more salt? Do you want more garlic? Do you want more? We're going to. The only thing we're going to add is the bay leaves. That have to go here.
Bay leaves.
That has to go in there. That's for sure.
I'm getting the sour cream ready.
The sour cream does not go inside directly.
No, it goes on top.
It goes in your plate by itself.
I'll show you, make it pretty.
Don't put the sour cream inside because that's going to spoil quickly.
There you go.
And give it 10 minutes. Like again, it depends how soft you want your cabbage. Do you want it to be softer or you want it to be more crunchy? I like it softer. Well, I do like it crunchy. So I can make up my mind. Give it 10 minutes. And I'll let Dasha try. I guarantee you will say, oh, that's not enough. Plus, when you add sour cream, it's going to be
fine.
Okay. When you add sour cream, it's going to be not as salty. Sour cream is going to smooth it.
It's actually perfect. All right, soup's all done. Make sure you turn off the stove. So basically we're gonna take it, again, taste test it, but we're just gonna use the ladle.
The cabbage is on top. To get it from the bottom.
Cabbage is fine.
Yeah, there we go.
Listen to your mother. Everything is all good. So, borscht can be served as a dish all on its own because it's very hearty, especially if you have the meat in there. Or borscht can be served with a side of toasted bread and what we call silotka, which is smoked mackerel. So when you have the borscht, what we usually do is my mother adds homemade sour cream because the regular sour cream is just not good enough for us.
But look how different that is.
As you can see, you put a dollop of sour cream on top,
There we go.
and it's beautiful.
And it stays really good.
Yes. And in Russian, we would say na zdarovye, which is like to good health. My mother has to get out bread now too.
Well, I wanna. Can you add?
She wants to
Rye
show
bread.
you. She wants to show you how pretty this is without a plate.
There we go.
There we go. And if you take some videos of the rest of the house, none of my embarrassing baby photos, thank you very much, you will see that we still have our, what you guys would refer to as our Christmas tree. It's actually not a Christmas tree, it's a New Year's tree, because under communism you don't have religion. So instead of celebrating and opening gifts on Christmas on December 25th, we open ours after midnight on New Year's. So little fun fact for you guys there. Otherwise, yes, and you have Ukrainian sunflowers. So sunflowers are Ukrainian.
And because of the war in Ukraine, I don't want to get it too political. I just want to say to you, Slava Ukraini, Героям Slava, which is what everybody says right now in support for Ukraine.
Thank you again for joining us. Thank you again to EBTV and to East Brunswick Human Relations Council. Now let's try a little bit. Just like Grandma made. I really hope you enjoyed the recipe. And thank you, EBTV, and thank you, East Brunswick Human Relations Council. We hope to see you again. Bye.